With a score of 3 to 1, for example, autocratic preference is present, but it is not too strong. People with scores of this kind would probably find little difficulty in acting as democratic leader. An ambulance score is one that is usually high in one grouping and poor in the other two. For example, a score of autocratic 2 0, democratic 4, free 1 is an aberrant score. Clearly, a person with just a score tends to prefer democratic leadership. In addition, he tends not to prefer the other two types. In a case of this kind, it is possible that personal needs are having too much of an influence on leadership methods. What to do about your score? The leadership preference test in this chapter can provide you with a greater understanding of the problems that occur as a result of the difference between your nature, preference, and other factors which influence your leadership methods. You can avoid some of these problems by recognizing that you must understanding what your natural leadership preferences are. Consider also the way in which you use your authority. You might naturally prefer democratic or free will methods, but a situation might suggest the need for strong autocratic methods, and consider whether your reactions are suited to the situations which cause them. If you tend to be autocratic, for example, it is perfectly natural for you to have an autocratic first reaction to a situation. You will not be able to change the feeling, but you can change the action. Sometimes you need only change your action silently, slightly. At other times it may be necessary for you to act directly in opposition to your personal desire. An example of this would be a leader who must discharge a work a worker he may not like to discharge anybody, but feels that this worker should be discharged because of the poor quality of his work, and for the good of the group for the good of the group. It will not be easy for the leader to discharge the individual, but no one has ever accepted the the least the responsibility of leadership, expecting it to be easy. The suggestions offered here can help you to suit your leadership to the requirements of your own personality and assist you to changing, changing, changing as other factors influence your actions. The benefits, however, will not occur without any action from you. The more you examine your leadership problems, the more you think about them, and the more you experiment with your methods, the more certain your progress will be. This then is the general passion of fitting your own personality into your leadership situation. Part 4: Personality problems of leadership.